Windscribe partners with Kaji, Notesnook, Addy.io, and Enti to create a privacy-focused alliance. Basically, what Windscribe has done is they've partnered with all of the services I've just named to give people kind of exclusive discounts or deals on all of those services if you're a Windscribe user. How do we feel about these privacy alliances? Do you have any opinions? I have a couple things to say for sure.
I don't really have too much of an issue with it personally. I think the thing that disappoints me is that a lot of these are like Addy.io, 25% off the first year. Why a privacy focused partnership instead of just like building a suite in house? And their answer is basically compartmentalization. If you compartmentalize, then if any one of these services goes away or becomes compromised or what have you, then it's just that one service. You know, it's not across the board. It's not your entire account. One thing they didn't say, but one thing I've historically said that I really believe that is that when you try to do everything, usually you end up doing everything kind of poorly. So I would definitely prefer like Windscribe. We're going to focus on our VPN and we're going to make a really good VPN and we're going to let Ente handle the photo storage. We're going to let Kagi or Kaji handle the search. And the only thing I can think that might kind of not be great is a lot of quote unquote normie users are really big fans of, they want the ecosystem, right? One of the amazing things about Google, right, is you get an email and it says, hey, let's have lunch on the 23rd. And it automatically asks, do you want to add this to your calendar? And it, you know, adds it to your calendar. And then when you send an email and you add an attachment that's too big, it's like, oh, do you want to just one click add this to Google Drive and send it that way? And they make it so seamless and everything works together. And so that is kind of the argument for things like Proton, for example. It's a really compelling alternative for people who want that ecosystem. And
I totally agree. The big draw for this, for a lot of people, would be to escape an ecosystem like Proton. I understand all your points about the ecosystem, and definitely a lot of people are into that sort of thing. But I also know a lot of people who don't want to put all of their eggs in one basket, and they don't want to use Proton Mail and Proton Drive and Proton VPN, right? And they would rather trust individually vetted individual services. But if you're only giving away like trials or limited time discounts, it's not going to be very compelling just from a cost perspective, unfortunately. I'm not sure if there's a super great way for like a coalition of these companies to work together on something like that, or if there's an opportunity for someone to sell bundles. For now, at least, I guess if you're a Windscribe user, this is a pretty good opportunity to use some of the services that we recommend. We haven't recommended or evaluated all of the services, including Windscribe itself on privacy guides. I know there's a lot of discussions on our forum if people are interested in learning about pretty much all of these.